Welcome to MSIKC Session 8. My dear learners, if you are new to my channel, then I request you to check out my previous session videos for your better understanding. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for further notifications, and if you really like MSIKC classes, then share the link with your family and friends so that they are benefited with these videos. Before we start today's session, I want you to note some of the important points. OFV. OFV means original form of verb. About this we discussed in my previous session. Okay. Now today we will learn new concepts related to cases. To learn these concepts, let us stick to two pronouns, those are Nino and Nivu. Nino is you, but without respect, and Nivu is also you, but with respect. Let us consider a situation wherein I am telling to you that you go to office. Now what will you do? Your brain knows here that she is asking me to go to office, and probably you will accept my instruction and you will go to office. But let's say instead of you go to office, I say you go office. Does that make any sense to your brain? No. So here you start thinking, what is she even talking? If you think so, then you are right. Because my previous sentence has the word to, which falls between the verb go and the object office. This word develops the relation between the words verb and the object. Here the verb is go and the object is office. So to develops the relation between these two, and that's why this sentence makes sense. Let us not go more deep about grammar, but I want to tell you here that this is called as case in the grammar world. Now what the case to in Kannada is called? It is called as gay. I repeat, it is gay. Now let us translate this sentence to Kannada. ನೀನು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗು is without respect. So you go to office is ನೀನು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗು, that is without respect. ನೀವು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ is with respect. Now, if you want to learn more about the verbs without respect and with respect, please follow my session 7, that is previous session. Now, point to note here is the position of the word to. It actually opposes the Kannada sentence from English. What I mean here is, look at the position of to. In English, it falls after the verb go, but in Kannada, it falls before the verb. It is very small difference and easy to remember too. Let us practice with few more examples. Give pen to Robin. Now give is the verb and the respective Kannada word for give is kodu. Kodu is OFV, original form of verb. So when you translate this, the sentence becomes Robin ge pen kodu, that is without respect, or Robin ge pen kodi is with respect. Next one is put 1 spoon sugar to tea. So put is haku. So tea ge 1 spoon sugar haku or haki. If you say haku, it is without respect. If you say haki, it is with respect. Now, let's say instead of give pen to Robin, I will give you the sentence give pen to him, where him is a pronoun and Robin is a proper noun. So now how will you translate the sentence give pen to him? It becomes avanige pen kodu. So to him is avanige in Kannada. Okay. So avanu is he and to him is avanige. Okay. Let us consider the same example that we considered just a while ago, but the sentence here is the different. The sentence is you go from office. Let's say you are at the office and I tell you, probably I call you over the phone and I say you go from the office to some place and I'll be there in a while. Okay, this is just the situation. Now, instead of saying you go from office, if I say you go office, again it will not make any sense because there is the word from, which is a case again that is developing the relationship between the words, that is the verb and the object. So this word from in Kannada is called as inda. I repeat, inda. So when you translate this particular sentence, it becomes Neenu office inda hogu without respect. ನೀವು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋಗಿ with respect. Okay, so here also the point to remember is same thing. The case from falls after the verb go, and here in Kannada it falls before the verb. Let us practice with few more examples. You come from Marathahalli. Okay, the new word for you here is the verb come. In Kannada, for come we say ba, that is without respect, and bunny with respect. So when you translate, the sentence becomes Neenu Marathahalliinda ba or Neevu Marathahalliinda bunni. This is with respect and this is without respect. Now the next sentence is you leave from meeting room. Leave is bidu. So Neenu meeting room inda bidu or Neevu meeting room inda bidi. So this is with respect and this is without respect. Remember, to practice cases, you need to have more knowledge on pronouns and verbs. Verbs could be modal verbs or tenses. Okay, so we shall discuss modal verbs in my next session along with cases. Till then, do practice on learned concepts and happy learning. Thank you.